Hello and welcome to Sudoku. Here is a median Sudoku puzzle which was set by the Chinese author Yanming, and it was published in November of 2020 on the Logic Masters Deutschland website. And it was the second puzzle of the type, and the first one I already sold on the channel, but that was a video in French, and I know that some international solvers would like to have my take on with English commentary. So the rule is, apart from the standard rules, that whenever you see a digit on the outside border, then this digit should be among the first three digits, and it should neither be the smallest nor the highest of those three digits. There must be one digit bigger than it and one digit smaller. And the first thing we can see is that 7 must be here and there. So there's a 7 here. And something else that is interesting is that here there must be one digit bigger than 7, and here there must be another digit bigger than 7. So here there must be an 8 or a 9, and here there must be an 8 or 9 as well. And something else of interest is that 6 must be here, together with one digit bigger than 6, which will have to be 8 or 9 as well. So this 8 or 9 has to be here. And 6 is somewhere here. So we know that one of those is 8 or 9, but we don't know which of the two digits nor in which cell. Here we have 4 and 3 that can be placed directly. And there again, there must be 1 or 2 here and 1 or 2 here, because each of them need a smaller digit somewhere. And there must be 1 or 2 here and 1 or 2 here. So one of them is here, one of them is here, one of them is here, one of them is here. So I think it's safe to say that they must be here. That's the only way to have them suitably placed. 8 is somewhere here, and we need 9 as well in this column. And now 7 must be here, and it must have a bigger digit somewhere. So it will be with 8 or 9. So 8 or 9, which are both in this column, this one of them at least is here. And 7, I don't know yet whether it's here or there. One thing of interest is that 7 must be on this set of 3 cells, and because of this 7, which is here, and which actually is here precisely, we know there will be a 7 here or there. And we also know, because of those 3s, that there must be a 3 somewhere here, but we don't know where yet. Something of interest here is that 4, 5, and 6 must all have a smaller digit in their corresponding column. So 1, 2, and 3 will be in separate columns here. And same with 7, 8, and 9. Each one of them must be in one of those columns. 7 is somewhere here. 8 must be somewhere here. And then there's a 4 here. And because of those 4s, we know there must be a 4 somewhere here, but I don't see where. This 2 needs a 1 in one of those two positions. There's a 2 here, so there will be a 2 here. I don't think I can find where. Those 3 digits and those 3 are all different, so there's no way to put one digit directly. 7 is not here, it has to be in one of those positions. Same here. And then 5, 5, 5, so there must be a 5 somewhere here, which is not the most useful thing to notice. 5, 5, and 5, there must be a 5 somewhere here. And then this 8 must come with a 9, so there's a 9 here. So there's no 9 here, there's no 8 or 9, but there must be a digit bigger than 5. That's interesting. Somewhere here there must be a digit bigger than 5. It won't be 7, it won't be 8 or 9, so it will be 6. So this 6 is now in this cell, and there's a 5 here or there, and the other digit must be lower. The second 8 or 9 in this box is not here because of those 8 and 9. And it's not here because there's already one digit bigger than 7. So the other one must be here. And actually, it must be here because there must be an 8 or 9 on this row. So we get 8 or 9 here, which is bigger than 4. And the last digit must be 1, 2, or 3. And I don't know where. This 4 is not here. So 2 options. Now on this row there must also be an 8 or 9. It won't be here. There are still 2 positions. For this 7 I need an 8 or 9 here as well. Oh no. It has to be here. 8 and 9 are in this column. So this one is 8 or 9 and there's a 7 here. And this one must be smaller, obviously. And actually the other 8 or 9 must be here because it must be in the same row as 6. Or another way to say it is that 6 must be accompanied with a digit bigger, which won't be 7. So we get the second 8 or 9 here. Oh. Let's make this readable, and a 6 here or there. This column also needs 8 and 9. That's a real theme in this puzzle. This 5 now needs a bigger digit, but those are not available, so it will be 6, so it's here. And now, because of this 6 and this 6, on this row 6 must be here, and it pushes the 5 upwards and the 1 to the right. So this is now fulfilled. We need here one digit bigger than 6, which is not 7, it's 8 or 9. It has to be here. And the last 8 or 9 must be here on those 3 columns. So those are now 3 and 4. Because of this 3, we get 4 here and 3 there. On this column we still need 1, 4, and 5, but this won't be 4 or 5, so this is a 1. We need 4 and 5 here, and because of this 5, we get 4 here, 5 there. Those are now 1, 2, and 3. 3 is here, 2 is here, 1 is not here, so that's 3 here, 1 and 2 there. This column still needs 3 and 4, because of this 3 we get 3 here, 4 there, and 2 and 5 there. But then this 3 needs a bigger digit here, so it's a 5. And this 2 resolves the 1-2 pair in this box. So that's really good progress. And the same logic applies again here. This 7 must come with an 8 or 9, and we know that both 8 and 9 are here, so this is 8 or 9. And 7 must be in one of those two cells, and nothing can be deduced from the candidate positions of 7s. There must be a 7 here or there. And this 5 now pushes the 5 downwards. We get a 5 here. And then what? And then this 3 can only be here, and this one I could have found from the beginning. This 2 comes with the 1. So there's a 1 here or there. Well, 4 is not here, it's down there. And what do we get here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 are ruled out, so only 4 is ruled out. Only 5, 8, and 9 are still possible. Five's not here, so it has to appear in one of those two cells. Also, this is 5, 8, or 9 as well. And here we get a 6, 7 pair. Though 2 is not here, so it has to appear here on this row. This is 8 or 9. So now this column has 5, 8, or 9, so 7 is not an option, since the remaining digit must be lower than 5. So 7 is not here, it's here, and it pushes the 1 to the left. This is now 5, 8, or 9. And we still need a digit smaller than 5 here, and it won't be 1, 2, or 4, so this one is a 3. And it puts the 5 on top. We get this 5 here. We still need a 6 here. And an 8 or 9, which is still very much the theme. And this given 9 is there to disambiguate 8s and 9s, obviously. And this will happen in due course, I think. On this column, the second 8 or 9 will be here. So those can only be 2, 3, or 6. And the remaining digit between 3, 2, or 6 must be here, but it's not a 2, so 2 is here. So there must be 3 or 6 here. This 3 needs a smaller digit, but 2 is not available, so there has to be a 1 here. And now this 4 needs a smaller digit, and 1 and 3 are in this column, so there must be a 2 here. From that we deduce that there's a 2 here, and because of those 2's, we get this 2 here. By Sudoku we get a 1 here, which is a smaller digit than 5, so 4 is not here. It's not here, so it has to be here, and it can only be in this cell. It pushes 7 to the left, and now 7 is here, together with 1 and 3. This 7 bounces up to produce this 6 and this 7, and this 6 now gives a 6 here. This 5 comes here, and it pushes 8 to this cell, and this 8 should cascade to give all of those digits. And we are getting there. We still need 2 and 6 here. 2 and 6, but 2 here wouldn't work. It would make 2 digits smaller than 5, whereas 6 is bigger, which is fine. And this 2 now gives the 1 and the 2 in this box. Here, we still need the 5 here, with 8 or 9. Those now are 1 and 7. There's a 7 here. One and 2, because of this, are now here, and because of this 2, we get this. That's a 5, which makes sense. Here, 8, 9, and 3. Oh, because of this 8, there must be a 9 here. We need 9, 3, and 7 here. There's a 3 here. 6 or 9. 3 or 9. 3, 8 or 9 here. This column, oh, let's have a look here. We still need 4 and 9. There's a 9 here. And here, 3, 6, and 8. This 9 now removes 9s from the options here. And this column still needs a 4. And 6 or 8 here. Now, how do we resolve that? 5 has a smaller digit, so it needs a bigger digit. It will be 8. And now all the rest will be resolved nicely. Well, it should be advisable to check that everything works as intended. I'll just be content with seizing the solution code on Logic Masters Deutschland. So this followed by that, and it works. So that was really a pleasant puzzle. There was nothing really that difficult, but it's very specific logic, and it seems to be that this should be a very efficient practice for the upcoming Grand Prix. Thanks for watching this video, and see you soon on Sudoku.